Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the stream here. And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing great today, because I'm doing pretty good myself. You guys heard a little bit of an echo there just for a second. I got that fixed now. But yeah, welcome back. It is Wednesday, so we're back streaming again here. We are back playing Evil Genius again today. So you can notice, though, we do have a little bit of a green decoration around the place. I figured I'd just, that's a little bit loud there, but figured I would just spruce it up just a little bit for St. Patrick's Day. This thing's going to drive me crazy today. Once again, my computer screen is I only have 2 screens, and I really need about 2.5 is what I need. If I can figure out how to shut this window up so stay there, be kind of nice. Let's see if I can actually do this. Maybe do something like that. That might work. Alright, so let me try to figure this out here. And I do know I can hear myself, and it's not doing like anything weird with the microphone. For some reason earlier this week it was, and well, I'll tell you what happened to me this weekend. So we can go ahead, let me go ahead and pop the game open. Should be up to the desktop. Go ahead and hit stream playthrough, hit load there, so the game, I haven't really done anything else on this, so pretty much where we left off on Friday is where we're at right now. Let the game load in, just give it 1 minute here. But as you can see, though, I do have some decorations up. I do have some bunting. Everything is nice and green for today, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let's see here. Come on, game. No, you can do it. For some reason, this game's taking a little while to load. I don't know why it's doing that. My computer, I know over the weekend I've had some issues with my computer locking up for some reason. And I know we've kind of seen that on the channel a couple times. And I don't know why it doesn't. And I tried to fix it over the weekend. But it looks like it's still running. So that's a good thing, first off. I feel like the game was running a little slow for some reason. But we are back in the game here. So that is a good thing. Now, what I'm saying is, kind of what happened to me over the weekend. First off, what we were doing in here, we need to capture that guy, by the way. We need to capture. Oh crap! Was that is that one of the diplomats? Yes, it is one of the diplomats. So what we're trying to do actually is trying to capture a bunch of diplomats, and we have to interrogate them so we can put our own diplomats out into seats of power. So it's going to be taking us a little bit to do that, but you know, it's okay. We do have quite a few agents scattered around here. These are what I'm kind of concerned about, the Patriot veterans, and there's some Smash veterans out there as well. We got giving us a task there. Oh, that's Saber veterans. I don't like that at all. But I had some issues over the weekend where I was having issues with my internet. Keep cutting in and out. And I'm like, you know what? I got a little upset. And I'm like, I'm going to go out. I need to go out and buy a new NIC card, so a network interface card. And I did. I went out Sunday afternoon, run out to the local micro center, and went and bought a new NIC card. And it seems to be working okay now. Fingers crossed, I think. We need to start interrogating these people. Kill these guys real quick. I'm a little concerned on how they're all grouped up like that. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're a little bit better. Looks like the other 2 are coming down right now, so we should be able to take care of these veterans pretty easily. So that's going to be a little bit better for us. Yeah, for some reason I'm like, you know what? I'm just tired of dealing with the internet. Essentially, what happened is the NIC card I had in there was actually was the one on the motherboard. So the motherboard itself's probably 5 or 6 years old now, and so it's getting towards the end of its life. But so I bought a new one. I got an Intel one, all nice, 1 gigabit, and also bought a new Ethernet cable. And for the most part, it seems like they were doing better. It's a little bit faster cable, a little bit faster, or quite a bit faster net card. Ooh, that's not good. Can we actually run down here, guys? Because there are veterans in the base, and I don't like that. Eli, can you get down here? They're all down there but one guy, so that's not terrible. So there's 3 of them. There's Eli coming down the road here. And actually, we can start this conflict real quick. Since only one of them can fight, like shooting, so that's usually a good thing. Let's take care of this. And Jubei, you go ahead and terminate that guy. And then this guy needs to do that. Look at that. We're getting down to 2 of them, so that is good. There we go. We're down to 1. I think we'll be okay there. There's some hammer veterans in there now. They're not coming in nearly as many or as big of a group. It's kind of the idea. So now we have to go. The first one we did was the U.S. one. So we have to go put one of our diplomats into the U.S. Senate. And what concerns me is that there was another diplomat around there. I thought there was 2 in there. Oh, looks like we got another one there. So it doesn't really matter. We'll capture him momentarily. Actually, can we get all of our henchmen back down to the casino? Because it looks like we have more people arriving. That's not ideal. Let's stay there. Oh, don't attack, don't attack, don't attack. It's not yet. So let everybody get down there first. Looks like everybody that's awake right now is going down there, so it looks like the butcher kind of wandered off. That's great. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3. I'm waiting on one guy. There he is. Alright, kill them.
I will pay their attention.
For some reason that guy's on fire. I don't know. Oh, I know why. One of my mercenaries actually got a flamethrower. Well then, that's interesting to say the least. Alright, I think we are good now, kind of on the soldier. I would say we were good on the soldier front, but we got 3 more soldiers in the base. It seems like they're coming right after us, like really super hard all of a sudden. So let's get our guys over here like normal. Do. Once we get these guys cleared out, I think we'll be okay for at least a little bit. Uruguay in the place of one we liquidated, so okay, so we're starting to get a few of the tasks done. So essentially what we have to do is we have to put one of our people into all 5 of them have sent a diplomat after us, or diplomat to this island. Essentially we just have to embed one of our own people into there, so kind of makes some sense. Right, there's 3, alright, they're all 5 here, so let's go ahead and kill these guys. All all 5 henchmen, they just leveled this guy. Yeah, there you go. That was not a big deal at all. They are sending a lot of soldiers after us. I've noticed that. It's a little weird. Especially, like, or these are infiltrators, but still, they're really good. That's a bit concerning. But we've cleared a lot of them out already, so I mean, it's not like we're too bad off. However, you know, it's still not ideal to have all these people. They don't have any special moves yet. Well, it's just not too bad so far, I would say, you know. But we are starting to get some of the ambassadors interrogated, so we'll be able to actually start installing people here soon. So you can see here we start getting special missions around the place here. And that should be our 3rd one. So probably a diplomat in the British consulate in Bangalore in the Indian subcontinent, which is down here. So we've already done enough looking in this area to actually know where we can actually put it in. So it says a bribe on the Patriot Council. Some useful. Yeah, so this is we're actually pretty much rigging in, not quite rigging an election. And so essentially we are buying our position in the U.S. Senate. Not saying that it's right or anything, but you know, it does happen. You know. So the other one, we start looking for the rest of them. Now, the one in South America, we do know where that one's at, and we do know, so we have this one here, and the other one's on the Indian subcontinent, so we just gotta find this one. That one shouldn't take us too long to find. But we do need to actually do the plotting so that they can take care of that. See, this is not what I wanted to see. More soldiers coming in, and I don't like that. Alright, let's get everybody back down here. What concerns me, though, since I have so many minions out there, that they're just going to walk in right behind them. And that's not ideal, to be honest with you.
At once, Sensei.
Eli's knocked out. Everybody else is running down here. Alright, so that's okay.
Like the wind. I read your mind. In the blink of an eye. I live to serve.
Where's everybody else at? Alright, there is Colonel Blackheart.
Also, Cap.
Please, guys, don't leave here. And kill them, guys. We lost somebody out here. Ooh, well, let's put those guys in hiding. Thankfully, it was not just, or it was just the kind of the basic guys, or one guy. It wasn't Jet Chan that went after him.
They'll probably enjoy it.
Guy's not dead yet. There he goes. I knew it was going to be close, but nice. Now the whole base is alerted about these guys. Alright, well. Honestly, how I designed this entrance is actually a little bit better for this kind of defense. It is kind of nice. But they should run after this, so I'm not too concerned about that. There's those infiltrators. I'm kind of worried about where those soldiers went too. There was a bunch of Saber soldiers, I believe it is, and yeah, not ideal. I'll be honest with you. These guys need to be terminated. That guy needs to be captured. Part of the base is on fire because of the flamethrowers. Yeah, not ideal, I'll be honest with you. But, happens. Alright, so let's... Do we have any optional objectives? We do. We actually need to go find that guy. Global chaos. Hold on, let's see here. I'm trying to find... So, essentially what I'm trying to find, there is a way... We have the quest to get rid of Jet Chan, and I think I want to try to do that today. Let's see here. All right. I know I read where I can let's see here. Okay, so I was trying to read through a little bit. I know the reason we had our scientists there is that we were trying to find Jet Chan's the quest for Jet Chan, which I believe it says he's in the plateau of the Tibet region, which I thought was here. And maybe I'm wrong, but we sent a couple more scientists out there to start plotting. We should be able to also find that one pretty quick too. See, oh, we gotta interrogate this guy real quick. Once he's interrogated, though, how many more do we have? So we have one more after that. And there he is. So that's pretty easy. Well, we got some fighting out here, though. I don't like that. That would be why. Those guys are all trying to get into the base. I bet you this. Well, that's some of the soldiers I was looking for. Don't know where the rest of them went, which is kind of concerning. If they left, great. But if not, you know, it's not like a huge deal. But I gotta figure out which one of these is where we need to go. Because if we can defeat Jet Chan, that's going to help us when the next part comes up and we have to start stealing more ore. If you remember from last time, I had some issues with that. It's like there's things that come up. It's like, all right, people, let's calm down here. But essentially, the next part, when we install everybody into the government, the governments of the world stop trusting each other, which makes the next part a lot easier. So that's what I want to try to do. If I remember that correctly, of course, but you know, it kind of varies with, you know, time. I don't remember exactly how long it is, but we'll take a look here shortly. What am I? It seems like I'm missing something. I was actually trying to get some, also giving us some time to start training some minions. We are starting to get almost all of our minions back, which is kind of nice. Let's go ahead and just bump up our worker numbers really quick. That should help facilitate the last few people being trained there. There we go. It costs us a little bit of money, but you know, we have money, so it doesn't really matter. We put these guys into hiding really quick. These guys can go back to stealing. And that should be the second to last one that we need to figure out. We have to do the next one we got. Oh, the Soviet cabinet. And I don't remember what that one is. There's someone like, oh yeah, this is, I mean, like the U.S. Senate, I know where that is. The Indian subcontinent, they pretty much tell you exactly where it is. So it's Some of these are kind of easy. The other ones are like, ooh, oh, there it is. There we go. That was pretty easy. Where else? All right, so there's there. That is all right. So we can go there. I'm trying to think. So that's the European or the hammer ones. That should be relatively easy. I'm gonna put in hiding because John Steele has popped up his ugly head there. Not ideal. So where do we need to go? Hold on. Where can we go? Eastern Bloc. Southeast Asia is the other one we don't have. And that's what we're working on now. I think it's time to move these guys. We are going to move them over to the Middle East because we can. And I think that will help us a little bit here because then we can actually move these guys over to here. Do some plotting. We're also trying to find this one. It's a little. It's bugged me a little bit trying to find. I don't know why that guy broke out. That was really weird. Unless the guy who was interrogating him passed out, which is possible. But not ideal to be sure. And none of my guys are really in position to help capture him. That's great. Oh, good. He ran the wrong way. So he should have got knocked out pretty easily. Let's see here. We've got pretty much everything covered. We're finding some more stuff pop up over here. The only other place we really haven't looked is here, which we can move our guys over here. So we had them plotting pretty much the entire time last time in this one area. But I don't want to tell Jet Chain's story until it pops up for us. It's kind of one of those things. Oh, look at this. We've actually got a couple people enjoying the hotel. That is pretty nice. Anything over here? All right, we did send them to plotting just to be sure. What was I going to do? I'm wanting to kill these guys though, but yeah, not ideal. But you know, I should ask. How are you guys doing today? I didn't ask. I should have. Essentially, I've had a really kind of quiet weekend, thankfully. Still have the issue with my computer, so I didn't actually take it apart. And this is something I want. When I put in the new NIC card, I replugged everything back in. Seemed to be working fine, but I was actually on a call with some other people, some friends of mine. Some actually are. We're actually watching. It's actually kind of neat. I do appreciate it last time. Hopefully they're here today. I was on a call with them, and it almost sounded like I was. For some reason, the microphone sounded like it was just almost out of a horror movie kind of thing. I don't know what was going on with it. But it was bad. It was not ideal to be sure. A lot of accident we can do there. And so I thankfully got it fixed. Apparently, and this is the weird thing to me, is that for some reason it was actually the USB port it was plugged into. It just didn't like it. So we fixed it and we got it working again. So it's hopefully a lot better this time. From what I can tell, it is not gotten any worse. So that's good. And if I'm not mistaken, the new game comes out actually on the 31st of March. I could be wrong about that. So we're talking 2 weeks from. Do we only have 3 streams? Hold on, we have 5 streams left. So this is like the halfway point of our streams. So it's not ideal. I think we can get it done. I think we can actually get up to 500 and take over the world too. So not too concerned about that. I think it'll be interesting once we can get up that high. So let's see. Let's send these guys back out to plot. I'd like to try to take down Jet Chain before we start installing people. Because when you start installing people, if you look here, let's go to the US one. It's not too risky. You usually have to send a diplomat. You send a couple mercenaries. I might just send some spin doctors, stuff like that, because the heat is just incredible. But you only get 1 notoriety out of it, and it takes 5 minutes. So it's a little bit long for not great rewards, to be honest with you. So, that being said, we just have to be a little careful on how we go about this, and I think we can do it pretty easily. But I think if we can get the people installed first before we start stealing ore, it's going to help us quite a bit more. And if we get rid of Jet Chan, that's one less super agent we have to worry about. Thankfully, as of yet, we have not seen John Steele on our island yet, so that is good. So yeah, we can go all of them. So Singapore is the last one we have to go take out. So there is that one. We're still looking for that dojo master of his. Let me take a look, see if maybe I have him looking in the wrong place. Which is weird if I do, but or weird if I am looking in the wrong place. But let me go to Google. Alright, and then go to Evil Genius Defeat Jet Chan. And this is the one I wanted to take out. Central Asia's where. Oh, good lord! I spoke way too soon here. Boy, that's not ideal. 'Cause here's the reason why. He's got 120 health, and so he is not unkillable, but good lord, he takes a lot to take down. Best way to do it, just psychologically weaken him, is still the best way to do it. But he also has 100 stats and everything besides health. So, it's not ideal. Here's the thing, though. Oh, there's another vase we can steal. We gotta steal that, then. Ming the Worthless. Great one. And we'll go steal 3 from over here. Put them over here. So, apparently, the guy I was looking for is here. So, if we can just find him, that would be ideal, at least. Let me put that back up here. A little bit easier to use my phone for stuff like that I have to search for. But we're looking for his master. So essentially the guy who trained him, to figure out what gets him to tick. Oh good lord, what's down here? What is all these? They're not the same agents. I figure these are like soldiers. But no, they're just a group of random agents sitting down there. Alright, that's kind of scared me for a second, because I figured we're having some issues with some agents, but apparently not. It's just apparently just a group of people that got down there at the exact same time, which is rather hilarious. And if we can play this right, we can get rid of all of them and not have to worry too much. Like they're all running down there now. Essentially, I'll take out this group first, and then these infiltrators, and then these agents, which is weird. I've never seen 4 agents get picked up all at once, which, okay, a little bit different, but all right. All right, so who do we want to take out first? Well, we did say let's go take these agents out first. I did say it was going to go a different way with it, but hey, you know. These guys should be really easy to take out. So there should be another super agent on the island. Awesome. There he is. Dirk Masterson. Hopefully we can take him out here soon, too. That'd be nice. And there we go. We got a nice pile of agents. And a nice orderly area. Hopefully they'll be cleaning that up here momentarily. Still nothing here. That's a bit of a worry. But we've 1, 2, 3. So we've got all 5 of these guys found out. We know where we need to go with them. So, in that case, I think it's time to start moving in with our... Hold on, why are we missing so many diplomats? We have 5. I guess we have 2 out in the world, so that kind of makes sense. But the only thing we actually technically need is a diplomat. But with this mission, if we just send a diplomat, it's not going to work. So we're going to send about 4 mercenaries. We'll send 2 quantum physicists because that should take care of the time, no problem. And the guard or the mercenary should help with the guarding. The diplomat will cut the heat down a little bit, but I do want to send another playboy, and I want to send a couple of spin doctors out for him. So let's also save the game here because there's a couple of reasons. Number one, we're sending a lot of high value minions out in the world. If we lose them, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Try to get those back. And so I'd like to save them now, so if we do need to reload, we can. But we do need to continue to look over here to try to find his mentor. If we can find that and get rid of Jet Chan and only have 3 super agents left, it'd be a lot easier. Although, right now, funny enough, there is no... there's, all I think, what, 2 of the 3 on the island? And the only one that's not is Katarina, which is not ideal, to be honest with you. Well, I guess John Steele's going to start killing all of our people. Awesome. Oh boy, the butcher. Why did you do that?
Slice them.
He's about to lose this fight, and he just did.
Coming. Yes.
I'm trying to get him away before he gets knocked out. Nope. Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, hold on. I think we just found it. Yes. That is something we need to do, like, as soon as possible. We need 10 workers, though. Good lord. They're slowly working on his focus. Hopefully that'll go down here momentarily. But let's get our first guy inserted into the U.S. Senate. So right now it is 2:30, so that is half. That's half the heat, half the time, same risk. But let's go for it. These guys can get back to stealing, but we do need to get our people out there because we really want to get rid of Jet Chan as soon as we can. There's not much left after we capture him. We have to interrogate him, of course, and then we find out what we need to do. And what we need to do is pretty simple, so it's not like it's the biggest issue in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
For some reason, a spin doctor is punching one of the super agents. We're going to leave that there. Oh, you know what's going on? I know. John Steele's in our base because he keeps he's playing with the power, and I don't like that because I don't know where he's at. Oh, there he is. I don't think he can get caught in traps, which kind of sucks. But oh well. Yeah, it's one thing John Steele does. He will crap. He will actually he won't get caught in traps, but he also will play with like the wiring in your base. And I hate that. He just blew himself up. That's so look at that. He's even damaged, and he's still at 109 9 health. It's like, what the heck, people? That was our motion sensor that he destroyed. So we need to get that back up here.
Object has been ordered.
Why are we not psychologically weakening him, please? Alright, I can't even click on him now. Alright, well, hold on. There we go. I need to get this guy out of here, though.
I need to be here.
As you can see, though. Wait, what? Alright, well, that's, first off, let's actually go ahead and reload. We're already having issues with that super agent. Nothing seems to want to work correctly. And then the henchman gets killed off, or the butcher gets killed off screen. What in the world's going on here? Hey, guess what? On St. Patrick's Day, I'm having no luck. Who knew? Let's see here. Dirk Masterson's there, so the butcher for some reason walks out there. As to why, I'm not really sure. So let's actually run him up here so that he doesn't try to walk out there. I'm still trying to figure out why all of our social minions are, I guess the reason is they're working down here. So that's why they're not, like, available when something like that goes off. So let's go ahead and just put a couple alert things around here. So I don't think that'll scare any patrons, but if something were to come up, then we can actually use them. They can get back to stealing, can't they? We didn't really lose too much progress, however. It actually looks like Dirk Master actually went up this time, so it doesn't look like we have to worry about him for right this second. However, John Steele still trying to get rid of our minions. Not ideal. We're trying to send them out in the world. We're actually really only missing a Playboy, so it's not like we're missing a couple spin doctors, but you know, it's not like it's a huge deal. The tension's at 80, so they're slowly whittling him down. Hopefully we don't have to worry about him as much anymore, but still not ideal, to be sure. Alright, so we did find where his sensei is. That is a good thing. The problem is we need 10 workers. It's a lot of people. So in that case, let's send these guys out of here. Let's just pull them off for right now. You know what we could do? Well, since they already have all the stuff they need, let's go ahead and send them on that mission. And we'll pull those guys off for now. What do we got? We got an infiltrator right here. There we go. Actually, need to get, if I can get a couple henchmen up here, it'd be great. And we have some research we can do. Oh, come on. Can't go E. That's unfortunate. I think, I don't know if I have the bot set up incorrectly or what, but you know, but you know what? I'm doing okay, at least, so that is a good thing. But yeah, no, trust me, I set that bot up when I first started streaming, and I've played around with it a little bit. I've actually relaxed the rules a little bit already once because you couldn't say things like South Park, which was really weird. Like, we were talking about the show one time, and they're like, yep, can't say that. It's like, there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know. But hey, guys, thanks for joining the stream. We're just taking over the world, you know, usual Wednesday. That's what I try to do, at least. Right now, we're actually doing something. We're actually inserting one of our diplomats into each one of the world governments. First of all, we went with the U.S. Senate because that seems to be the easiest thing. And also, I did get a couple requests to throw the monkey, which seems like a really weird thing to say. But we do have a couple people. I do have a couple people down here I can throw a monkey at. The other thing I'm kind of worried about is I do have one of the super agents right here. That is John Steele. Just gonna put John Steele is kind of the James Bond of this game. And when I say James Bond, he literally, well, I think we accidentally killed the people we threw the monkey at, but that do suck. We got another one over here. So where is Colonel Blackheart? Colonel Blackheart is the one with the monkey. I don't remember what his monkey's name is. Where is the monkey? Oh, look at that. So we have officially now one of our people is in the U.S. Senate. A lot easier than people think it is. All right, where is that saboteur? All right, hold on. Where are they at? Oh, there they are. Colonel Blackheart, throw the monkey. Yes, he did just yell. Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the dynamite. And the worker's running, of course. And the monkey missed. Yikes. Alright, so the monkey, we can throw the monkey, just the monkey is not accurate. So we're just gonna punch the saboteur to death. Anyways, by the way, they're just monkeys running around here. I've noticed that last stream, but it didn't dawn on me. Like, oh yeah, there's just monkeys running around here. We'll have to hit somebody else with a monkey later. What I'm concerned, okay, so we actually did knock this guy out. So if you guys are curious, I know I talked about super agents last time. This is actually the best super agent they have. This is John Steele. This is the James Bond of this universe. As you can tell right now, he is in need of some help. We actually did psychologically weaken him so that he doesn't know where he's at. Kind of the whole point, so that we can try to keep doing what we do without trying to be caught. The other one's actually right over here. This actually is Dirk Masterson. Think of a cut-rate Rambo. Yeah, it's essentially what that is. So not ideal, but you know, it do happen sometimes. But I think we're doing okay. The funny thing is, though, is that I'm gonna get rid of these guys. We actually want to defeat one of the super agents today, so let's try to get that done. So I need 2 martial artists. We're actually going to take out this guy right here. We're going to try to take out Jet Chan. And I only have 8 construction workers. Not ideal. I need 10. That's the problem. So I'll just go ahead and recruit a bunch of them really quick. And then send them all out on missions. Yay, missions. Alright. Like missionaries, but a lot worse. Because we were doing evil deeds. There we go. So that should be able to cover that. We will need to actually send some scientists out there with them. We'll send 3 out there. How much heat does this generate? It generates 10 heat. I will send 3 spin doctors. Seems good. So that'll reduce that heat, and hopefully we won't get too much flack from that. But the funny thing is that so essentially once we get enough people. My chat has gone crazy, is what it has gone. Anyways, and if you see anybody that's not watching, invite them in. We're doing this for another 2 hours and 15. But we're probably around 2 hours. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Why is John Steele killing all my people? So this is one of the reasons I don't like having super agents on the island. Because the problem is right now is I only have one martial artist now, and I had 4. No, I'm out of martial artist. Alright, well, I'll reload this game, because honestly, that will take us another probably half hour to reset that, and yeah, I'm not going to do that. Anyways, so we're back to where we're getting the people out to where they need to go. Can we actually go ahead? Number one, let's see if I can remember what we did. Number one, I need to move the butcher so he doesn't get killed by Dirk Masterson. Second move I need to make is start sending 2 of those guys and 10 workers, because I know where it's going to be at. I know it's going to pop up here shortly. So I'm just going to send them out now. And so when the Emily, which one are you talking about? The guy that was killing everybody? That's John Steele. That's this guy right here. He is the second-rate James Bond. Oh, on the so the loading screen. So that is actually our evil genius. That's this guy. This is Maximilian. He's kind of our character. He is kind of short. But yeah, that is our evil genius. He's always plotting world domination. Yeah, he's a bit thick, but it's it happens. And then the other guy that was on there was this guy. This is Jubei. That's his henchman. So if you think of people like Oddjob, really, for some reason, Oddjob's the only one I can think of, for some reason. But yeah, that is kind of his henchman, his original henchman. We have 5 right now, which include, what is this guy's name? I don't remember this guy's name. Oh, the Great Mesmero. He's a hypnotist kind of person, kind of a neat, it's kind of a magician type. Yeah, Colonel Blackheart, which is kind of cool. You have the Butcher, which was a plastic surgeon at one point. You know. Then you got Jubei, the samurai, and then you got Eli Barracuda, which is pretty much Fenton if he had an afro. Anyways, so that is our henchman. Yeah, it's we have a good group. All right, so they finally found the last guy, so we should be able to, once the guys get there, we should be able to get that mission going. Let's see how many people have died on the way out. I realize there's an agent here I need to get rid of. John Steele, now in the base. Not ideal to be sure. Yeah, it's a massive afro, and it's funny, but it is rather large. What concerns me, though, is that John Steele is now breaking into our base and just blew up our big door. And pretty much he just kills anybody on sight, and that's what kind of bugs me, is that now that because last time he didn't get into the base this early. And that's what kind of, I don't know, it's almost frustratingly hard, or frustratingly, like just infuriating, almost. Because we can distract him, but really can't do anything like that. But we can actually start working on this. And he's going to kill one of our diplomats. Not ideal, to be sure. And you see here, he just kills everybody on sight. And so we might have to reset this one yet again. So I don't even know if I want to start doing this. That's also true. Photoshop is a beautiful thing. Anyways, I think we might have to reset this again because, once again, John Steele murdering everybody he sees, and we don't have the people to actually go out and start doing anything again. As you can see, he's just cutting people down. Cut another one down. Cut another one down. You know, I don't know what I have to do to win this. And that's what's frustrating. And because the problem is, if you look here, look at this guy's stats. Absolutely massive, all right? Most of pretty much any agent out there. So, for some reason, there's a fire extinguisher on fire. I'm not going to question it. But, do we actually have all the people out here that we need? Is that... Alright, we haven't lost enough people. If we can kind of just get rid of them. If you can just leave the base, that'd be swell. You can take a few photos, that's fine. We're going to try to keep going. That's kind of the goal right this second. We're just going to keep going here. We're still waiting on another construction worker there. Alright, we need number 1. If we can do that. Alright, hopefully that might slow him down a little bit. Problem is, all my henchmen are right here, and that's kind of the issue. Can we start attacking this guy, please? He got distracted by a spin doctor. That's pretty funny. Still waiting on one guy there. So somehow, we went to go attack him. I don't know. And then we started distracting him. Can we continue to distract him, please? That would be lovely.
You cannot escape. In the bag, old boy. In the bag.
Oh, monkey's back. That's a cheeky monkey. Hey, we captured him. You know what? Let's do that. Hopefully that we got a couple monkeys in the base now. What's going on? Alright, so I think we finally got the workers we need out here. We don't have any protection out here, though. So let's go snag a few mercenaries from over here, drop them off over there, and then we can go start doing that mission. That should pop him back out of the base once someone actually goes out and captures him. Look at this. It just depleted our social minions, which sucks because we do need those guys pretty, you know. But you know, hey, it happens. It do happen. That's what I mean, technically, the super agents are just doing their jobs, but we just don't want them to do their jobs. There we go. We bribed an American official and have officially gotten into the U.S. Senate. See, we don't even need an election. I can just steal stuff myself. That's how we do it. And then this one's actually kind of interesting. Hopefully we can get this mission done. So we'll be capturing Jet Chain's mentor. Once we do that, we have to interrogate him and find out what kind of makes him tick. And it's interesting. By the way, cheeky monkey. Don't know why he's just running around, but we got a cheeky monkey in the base. I thought that was Colonel Blackheart's monkey at first, but apparently it's not. Apparently just some just random monkey that got into the base. Which I know we actually can steal. If we go up here, we actually can steal a monkey in a cage. Funny enough, so you guys were talking about Planet of the Apes. If you read this, I'll even read it for you. Primates I'm going to try that sentence again. Primates of some sort need to figure out plans somewhere, but native ones are too unruly. What we need is one who is at home in a lab environment, and our spies have just the man or chimp. Oliver has been living in a lab on the outskirts of Daneborg for so long he is nearly human. A human Z, if you would like. If we lure him away with crates of bananas and cigars, he will come quietly, ready to help us with our research. Yes, that is essentially Planet of the Apes that we can go steal, and I might do that because I think that is actually somewhat well, it's only worth one notoriety. Never mind. I said it almost could be worth it.
Greetings to seek.
What do we need out there, though? I know we need chemists and technicians. Well, that's not ideal, but we got something. Oh, we got the schematic station. I forgot about that. So the schematic station actually helps our technicians repair faster. We have to do a physical interrogation, and I don't remember exactly which one that one is. Oh, Tim was here last time, so I wouldn't be surprised if Tim is here now. Would not surprise me in the least bit. All right, hold on. What do you mean by? Oh, so that on the bottom of the screen there is actually Tim was the last one. This actually is my follower list. So the last couple of people that actually were followers were Tim, Josh Hughes, Casco. That I think is Flashfire. Some of these I don't know. I know like Flashfire. I know is Payson, but you know, I mean, if you want to. Or create a second account and give it a follow too. I think there was one person when I was trying to get, because I'm trying to get to the affiliate goals. So the affiliate goals are you have to have 50 followers, you have to stream 8 times in 30 days, you have to stream for at least 20 hours, and then you have to get at least an average of 3 people per stream. And so the only one I'm missing is actually the 3 followers of stream, which you guys are helping, and I really do appreciate it. But here, the funny thing is that when I was trying to go for 50 followers, that was my first goal to try to get that, because that was really the one of the 2 hardest ones to get besides the average people. There was one guy, he goes, "Hey, I have like 2 accounts. If you just want me to sign up, I'll be like 49 and 50." And so that was how I got 50 followers. That was actually only maybe about a month ago. I really did appreciate that, but I think we're up to 56 now, I think. So we're well. If I'm saying I'm at 1.8 right now, and I have to get to 3, so I have to get somehow 1.2. If I had like 10 or 12 viewers for this entire stream, average, I would have that today. But if I got to like the 3.5 or 4, whatever I had last time, I would have it within like 2 streams. So I'd have it by the end of the week this week. And that's what I kind of need. So I have my dad. My dad has watched when he was not at work. He watched on the Xbox upstairs, which counts as 1. I think 4 or 5 people watched the entire stream last time, so that really helped. And so it's nice to I'm almost there. I'm like, I can see the finish line. I just got to get there, and it's going to take a little bit. But we're only an hour into the stream, so if there's anybody else that you think would enjoy this, I know Casco really enjoyed this last time, which I didn't expect him to enjoy this, but he did, and I was fairly shocked a little bit. But it was also kind of nice because this whole thing is just to have fun. That is the whole goal of this stream. I've done this for a year now, just over a year now, and the whole thing is to have fun. And so far, I'm still having a lot of fun doing this. And I'd like to get to the Twitch affiliate so I can do things like I can have subscribers then. I think I can have subscribers. I know I can get emotes then. I can get just other things like that a lot of bigger streamers have that I can't really do right now. Which I think would be kind of cool if I can get there. I can get all of Road Racing behind me. Just push. It would not be that hard. Alright, so there is Jet Chain's mentor. Let's go ahead and interrogate him and figure out what we can do to just defeat Jet Chain. Which, by the way, I've been trying to find I want to find a monocle for when we start doing the Evil Genius 2 streams. Get like just a nice monocle to wear. I might just make one out of like cardboard. And I would do that too, just because I can. It always seems like very gentlemanly people and people who are evil always wear monocles. And I'm pretty sure... Well, I know did the game freeze up? The game might have hiccuped there just a tiny bit there, but that is okay. I know Maximilian wears a. You can kind of see the monocle here and there. Also, I'm pretty sure Colonel Blackheart might wear a monocle too. Let me take a look here. Maybe not. I really can't. Maybe a little bit, but you know. That is okay. Let's get rid of these agents because they're right there. Didn't know she was here. And for some reason this guy is... because he can't move out of here. You know, that do happen sometimes. Just need to move that real quick. That'll fix that. Ooh, there's a lot of people walking around out here. Not ideal to be sure. Oh, they're only poor soldiers. Alright, I can take care of them. So, we finally figured out what makes Jet Chan tick. Our tender ministrations have revealed that Jet Chan has a hidden secret. He's gone so long undefeated that if somebody were to beat him in a fight, that he would probably quit. Quit in shame and retreat into hiding from some serious meditation on his failure. Capturing and forcing him to take part in a totally fair one-on-one fight in a dojo should do the trick. Just be sure we will dose his bread and water with sedatives. So that is kind of the way we have to defeat Jet Chan. We actually have to defeat him in a fight. But it has to be a fair fight. So what we have to do is once Jet Chan pops up on the island, so he's still out here in the world, causing us trouble. Once he pops up here, we'll go ahead and capture him, and then we actually have to have one of our martial artists defeat him in a fair fight. I said fair because we are going to drug him essentially. And that's how we defeat Jet Chan. Kind of an infamous little thing, but you know, it happens. Grab some coffee here. Hold on. This is my coffee mug. There we go. So John Steele's back out into the world, so we still have... it looks like we only have Katarina Frostnova on the island, so I can deal with her. John Steele's the one I hate with a passion. So what do I need to do now? Well, we need to get Jet Chan to the island. That's the first goal. But while we're waiting on that, we should probably get another diplomat in office. Because the more diplomats we get into office, the higher chance they. Am I able to kill them? Technically, no. So the super agents, there's 5 of them in the game. I can't technically kill them. I can only knock them out and I can weaken them. But the problem is, so that's why I'm doing these missions. These missions will actually take them out of the game. They don't technically kill them, except for Dirk Masterson. You actually do kill Dirk Masterson when you do all these quests. Like if you were here earlier, we had one called not Katarina Frostnova, Mariana Mamba from Smash. We injected her with a bunch of stuff, and she came almost kind of like a balloon. So she just kind of ran out, and they've never seen her again. Jet Chan, you defeat him in hand-to-hand combat, and then he goes crazy because he's never lost a fight. And he has to go do some meditation. But the problem is, by the time he's done meditating, you've already taken over the world. Katarina Frostnova. Katarina reminds me, now that I'm thinking about this, reminds me of someone mixed between Black Widow and Scarlet Witch. They both kind of came from Russia, but she had a very traumatic past, which kind of both of them did. And the way you actually have to bring something back from her childhood and not destroy it per se, but you have to do something to it, and it makes her go crazy, and she just goes into isolation, kind of like Wanda did at the end of WandaVision. If you haven't seen that, a little sorry, but it does happen. I'm trying to think. Oh, Dirk Masterson, you actually do kill technically, but there's a reason why. And then John Steele, you actually can't. There actually is no mission to get rid of John Steele. The only way you can defeat John Steele is that you actually, at the end of the game, you actually launch a rocket out of here. When you launch your rocket, the only way to defeat John Steele is you have to have him in your base captured. And once you capture him, you have to strap him to the rocket. That's the only way to defeat John Steele. Which, it's something, but, you know, it works. Emily, I could be wrong, but I think Meep might be yours again. Nothing wrong with it, you know. Yeah, I figured that might be. Emily, I got the feeling that was you. Why? I'm not sure. Although that's rather funny. So yeah, if you actually, with your account, if you hit the follow button, you'll see, you actually see your name pop up there. That's what I've been trying to do, and I think, well, these guys just be killed now. Once I get subscribers and things like that, they'll also pop up there. If anyone posts a donation or something like that, it will also pop up there eventually. Oh, hold on. Question. Emily, I really thought that was you. That's actually kind of funny. I don't know who that is, but yeah, thank you. Well, Meep, thanks for joining us. Sorry about the, thanks for joining us. I really do appreciate it. I actually might get, I actually might get another, so it's kind of funny. With Twitch, they actually have badges and achievements you can get. And one of them is I have to have 5 people talking in the same stream. And I think I got that today. I could be wrong there. I mean, hey, you know, I have some crazy people in chat. I've got crazy people in the game. It's fantastic here. It's like one circus. We even have... Where's our cheeky monkeys at? Hold on. We had a cheeky monkey running around the base. I don't think he's running around the base anymore, which is unfortunate. Because that was kind of cool to actually see a monkey running through the base. Where's Colonel Blackheart at? Can we throw another monkey? I think we can throw another monkey. Hold on. Oh, there he was. There he is. I don't want to do it in the base because it does explode. Aha, there's 2 people out here. We can go throw a monkey at them. So once he gets down there, oh, there's the monkey. Cheeky monkey. There's people freaking out, but that's okay. So Colonel Blackheart, let's wind up the monkey all once again. Maybe that'll be one of my first emotes. I'll get a throwing monkey, like a monkey with dynamite. That'd be kind of funny. It is to a point. So some people would call this modded. There was actually a community patch that they created for this quite a few years ago now that added in all the pre-order content for the game, and that's essentially what it makes the game a little more stable. That's really the only thing I'm playing with. There's no actual extra stuff. This all still came from Rebellion. But, you know, here he goes. And there's the monkey. They all run. Oh, we gotta kill them now. Anyways, people do like a good monkey throw. But yeah, no, essentially it's just a community patch they added in. There's a couple items that you can't get in the base game. One of those being this recliner here. Yes, so I think that was actually kind of the stuff that's more quality of life. It allowed the hotels and bases. It allowed the sentry guns inside. There's a couple things like that that it allows. And because of that, it's a little bit different. So while it's maybe not the quite the base game, I wouldn't call it super modded because it's really just more of a patch that they should have done. They never did, but that's just me. Alright, so next thing I actually want to do, I actually want to go up here and steal a monkey because I can. So I need 2 technicians and 2 biochemists. 2 technicians, 2 biochemists. We're going to need, that should take care of time. We'll take care of those guys and a couple of these guys. And that should pretty well get us to where we need to be to do that quest. But yeah, it's the hotel stuff. I actually do like setting up a small one. There is some research to be had here, as well as you can get a little bit of money if you can keep your social minions alive. But I do have some issues with keeping social minions alive. It's kind of an issue for me. So let's also take a look at, we just need 1 diplomat. So essentially all these missions are exactly the same. So if we can take the same team out over and over again, we should be okay. some agents there. Probably need to go kill those. While there's, hold on, I just want to point this out. I don't know what level agents these are. These are pathetic agents. I'm gonna point something out here. That actually was the evil genius that you literally walked past. They didn't know who that was. And I'll be honest with you, Meep, I actually do have, I have my 2 CD sets still of the original game. The only reason I have it on Steam now is that if you sign up to their the Rebellion newsletter, I signed up for it to actually see updates on the new game, which comes out in 2 weeks. They actually gave you a free copy of the original Evil Genius game on Steam. And that's the only reason it's a lot easier to play it on Steam because I don't have to worry about the CD skipping or having my CD player acting up or anything like that. I can just play the game on Steam. It makes it a ton easier. And even if you want to buy it on Steam, I think it's like $10 on Steam. So it's not like it's the most expensive thing in the world to go buy anyways. I've already pre-ordered the new game, so that's kind of fun too. And, well, Emily, have a good day. I will see you later. I'll probably talk to you later as well. Yeah, hopefully you get your work done. Maybe you can come back. We've still got a good solid hour and 45 minutes left of the stream. So, you know, if you guys are, there's nothing wrong with an obsession of Evil Genius at all. All right, well, we'll see you then, Emily. Hopefully, we'll have a couple more people. That's what I'm trying. I'd like to get at least probably 5 people a stream. That's kind of the goal right now. Yeah, if I can keep 5 people average, I can at least get to where I need to be the affiliate. And I'd love to get there. You know, I've just crossed the 1 year mark about 2 weeks ago. So I've been streaming for just over a year now. This is actually the second playthrough I've done of this game. I've played this game, I think I actually played, so I started streaming in February, and I think I played this game mid to late March is when I started playing Evil Genius. And actually, that's where it kind of started taking off for me. I really started enjoying streaming when I started playing this game. And, you know, I actually do a little research. Oh crap, what in the world happened up here? Something happened up here. As to what it was, I'm not sure. But something did happen. Something do go down. Let's see if we can fix this real quick. Yeah, it just once. Oh, Jet Chan is now here. You gotta capture him. Once I heard the music come up, he is now mine. It's only a matter of time now before Jet Chan is no more. So we get the evil. There we go. All right, that was good enough for me. Let's see here. We got some people in the base, and I don't really like that. Although they're down in these hallways here, so it's not like it's the worst thing in the world that they're snooping around a little bit. But we do need to capture Jet Chan as fast as we can. Because once we capture him, we don't have to worry about him anymore. And we just got to make sure that we do have a martial artist here. And I'm pretty sure I saw a couple walking around the base already. Control. Yeah, we got a couple in the control room, things like that. So we should be okay. We got the agent gun now, so we can go steal the monkey. I've never actually got this in the game, which is kind of interesting. Well, here's the thing: I actually usually don't get this high of notoriety in the game. I've actually only. Let's see here. This game originally came out. I was in 6th grade when this game came out. Loved this game. But I actually never beat it until about a year ago when I actually started playing it for the stream. And I beat it twice. I beat it on my own just to see what the game's like. And then I beat it on stream so that I could show everybody else I beat it. So, you know, it was one of those things. So we'll go back to stealing here. I'll go drop off a couple more mercenaries. We'll drop one more off. I don't want to generate too much heat there. But we have stolen a monkey. Where does he get put at is my question. This is what kind of concerns me. Where is the monkey at? Ah, there he is. Let's move the monkey. Move him down to the lab here, because it seems like the lab would be the best place for him. And we'll put him right next to the invisibility right next to the invisibility, shoot, what's this called? Like chameleon cloth, I think is actually what it's technically called. But yeah, monkey. Anyways, there was a friend of mine who the only reason I know about this game is that there was a game, I had a good friend in elementary school, and after, this is what kind of sucks. So what happened was with me, with my education, I went to a private school, and the private school I went to in 6th grade actually closed down. I went there from preschool till 6th grade, and then once I hit 6th grade, I had to move schools, and when I moved schools, he actually went to a different school, so I didn't see him, but he actually introduced me to this game. And I really enjoyed this. We enjoyed talking about this. We would actually talk about the game, talk about strategy and everything like that. And him saying monkey like that was kind of how I used to say it quite a bit. All right, if these guys destroy my research machines, I'm going to be very upset. They're not going to, because I'm about to get rid of all of them. But yeah, this isn't going to end well for them, at least. We need to get some more guys down here.
Erase them from existence. Hardly worth the time. I'm afraid.
They stole the jetpack and they stole the chameleon cloth. And there is our monkey. And there he is. Awesome. We have a monkey in a lab. Why that is, I'm not 100% sure, but we do have a monkey in the lab. What we got down here? I always keep an eye out, see what are coming up. So we got some saboteurs there, which they can be a bit of a pain if you don't deal with them correctly. But nothing really else coming after us, so that's always good. So what do we send out here? I know we need a diplomat. We're going to need probably some protection. We'll bring 2 quantum physicists out there, and we'll bring a couple spin doctors. And that should take care of that. So we'll have 2 diplomats in the world governments. We'll kind of work our way left to right. But the reason I wanted to do this first before I start doing anything else, once you put your diplomats in, they actually start, the world governments start saying, oh, you've already infiltrated our government, or someone else's government. Well, no, we've infiltrated every government out there. And they start distrusting each other because they don't know if it's one of my agents or if it's an actual agent from the country. Kind of makes some sense. And so they actually start, like, the agents will start attacking each other on my island because they don't know if it's one of my group that's disguised as somebody else or something, or if they're actually real. So that is something that we do have to kind of keep an eye out for, but we can do that pretty easily. So I'd like to try to get all 5 diplomats installed today. Once we get that done, we have to go out and start stealing this stuff. This is actually titanium. We actually need, I think it is, if I remember correctly, there's 6 parts to the rocket. I can't remember if 5 or 6, and each part needs 5 ore. Well, that's what it is. I'm trying to figure out what in the world's going on. I've got a pedal set down there for when I do iRacing. I couldn't figure out where it was at. But essentially, once we get that done, we can start stealing the ore. We don't generate as much heat then once we start stealing that stuff because it does reduce a little bit. And so hopefully we can get that taken care of then. I'm also looking for Jet Chan. I haven't seen. There he is. I haven't seen him, and I want to capture him. It's kind of the first goal. Well, that's also another mission I want to get done because once I think I get, or that's a sentence, I can try that again. Once I get him taken care of, I think we're able to then move on to Katarina Frostnova. And if that's true, that would be nice. Let's keep these guys here. Blackheart can go there. Monkey, we can figure out what we can do those 2. There we go. We also have something here. As to what it is, I don't remember. Go biotanks. Somebody else is down here. This is a burglar, alright. Let's go ahead and move one of these guys. Let's make another freak, because we can use the extra protection. Let's see here. We've got our people down here. We have half the heat, half the time, and we do have the protection here. Let's go ahead and hit go. We have a lot of heat in that region already, so we might need to move those guys out just a little bit. We can probably actually, we can send them to the U.S. The only problem with sending them to the U.S. is that Dirk Masterson's still there. With Mariana Mamba gone, it's a little easier to steal in the Middle East because we don't have any super agents out there. It's kind of nice. The only issue is I'd like to capture this guy. He's only got 90 strength, and that's what we need to take out. And my camera is very disoriented right now. There we go. I'm trying to figure out which way it was going. I just couldn't figure it out. And so I don't really want to run a bunch of guys out there. Okay, that's just from there. I don't want to run a bunch of guys out there if I know that, if I know that it's not going to help us. You know, like it's just going to end badly. So I don't know. I'm kind of hoping he comes into the base. Once he does that, I can go ahead and just capture him. But you know, it's one of those things like, ooh, don't know if this is going to happen or not. Ooh, he's walking towards the base here. Why don't I just grab all my guys and do what I usually do for like soldiers and things like that? And set them all up right here. Once I get everybody over here, I can actually just run them all out. And because I think, yeah, he might be coming in to the base right now. So if that's true, it's be even nicer. Did I actually set this door actually set? It's actually set to 1. That should be set to 2. Same with this one. 2, please. 2, please. There we go. Okay, so once all my guys get down here, I'm gonna. It's pretty much I'm setting an ambush for Jet Chan. Let's just be real here. There's 3 of them. There's actually quite a few guys coming down here now. Jet Chan broke through the door. But all these guys are starting. Oh, he knocked out Colonel. Oh, he knocked out 2 of my guys. That's not ideal. He knocked out 3 of them. Oh boy. Well, a lot of my guys just lost a bunch of lives. That's not good. I think the Butcher and Colonel Blackheart's down to 1 life, and that's not ideal. Maybe the Butcher's only down to 2. But we gotta watch out for Colonel Blackheart, because he's down to 1 life. So not ideal. But you know what? The only thing we're missing is scientists. Let's get these guys over here. And the only thing we're missing is the quantum physicists. Let's send 3 scientists over there. And let's just do that mission really quick. We don't have as much heat there, and we can get that taken care of really easily. And I think we already got half the heat, so we're really just worried about time now. We'll actually set those guys into hiding so they don't draw too much heat. Can we kill these guys, please? But we finally have him in our clutches. Jet Chan will be no more here momentarily. If anybody knows that sound, because we didn't start up the menu, so that means somebody's on the island that I don't want on the island. And usually that means John Steele's back again. Yep, there he is.
Intruder tagged for psychological weakening. Warning, hostile presence detected in base. New objects are available for purchase.
Only he knew that one of the Anvil agents are
Awaiting interrogation device.
being taken out. Oh, the freak caught him. By the way, if you don't know this is a freak, the freak can actually do quite a bit of damage. and take a pretty big abuse. He probably will die to John Steele, but you get him down to like half health. That's pretty impressive. Matter of fact, can we? Is there any of our henchmen nearby? Not really. Awesome. Oh, the freak knocked him out. Oh, that's amazing. All right, well, I can live with that. But if you see here, our evil genius has waddled his way over to the training dojo. We're going to watch as Jet Chan is finally defeated in combat and is humiliated because he's being taken on by a lesser martial artist. We'll just put it that way. As you see, we got our maniacal laughter going. I think he's taunting us now. We got the do not press trap. Awesome. See here, they're going after it. They're really going after it. But now our guy's getting a little bit of the upper hand. Here we go. The final battle. And ooh, well, hit to the head there. Until Jet Chan's starting to get a little tired out here. Ooh, right inside of the head again. This is like MMA, but you know, not as good. See it one more time. Oh, puts him in a headlock. Give him a noogie. That's not. There we go. And that is how you defeat Jet Chan. Oh. And he scares him. Now Jet Chan is going to be fearing for his life. Essentially, he just escapes through the floor and is no more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you defeat. Well, essentially, that's how you defeat Jet Chan. That's pretty simple. Let's go ahead and create at least another freak or two, especially with super agents on the island. It does help quite a bit. Because, as you can see, a freak can usually take out a super agent, usually knock him out. That's about normal. We'll go ahead and actually remove a body from the rack here, and we'll get that moved to the lab. I think we have up to 3 at once. Speaking of which, though, we do have some soldiers at the gate. We need these guys moved so we can set a trap for them. Let's see here. I think all my guys are starting to head down there now. Hopefully John Steele won't mess with us too much anymore. That should defeat Jet Chan. So we may have to wait just a little bit to get the Frost Nova taken care of. Don't know why there's 2 bodies sitting down there. It's a little bit odd. But alright. There's 3 henchmen. What I'm concerned about, there's all 5. They're right there. They're opening the door. Awesome. Dude, can you...
In the blink of an eye.
Kill time issued.
Once again, if we can just keep them... okay, get rid of this guy first.
Inside.
We can keep them from shooting. That's kind of the whole point. We can just keep them down, and we can just kill them off pretty quick, so it's not even worth watching anymore. Alright, do we get our guys? Oh, we got some guys. Oh, it means we need to hide. Oh, these guys are already in hiding, so it doesn't really matter. I believe these guys continue to steal. But we do have everybody there. So once that agent leaves, we're ready to go for that one. So that'll actually be a... There we go. Let's go back to stealing here, and then hit go. So I'll have 3 of the 5 inserted. That'd be awesome to see. How's our monkey doing? There's Oliver, still doing okay. All right. Let's see, what else could we go? There's still some agents snooping around there, but nothing I should really be concerned of. More agents out here anywhere? Not really. So this might just be a matter of time now, literally. Then we can get all those. Once we get all that taken care of, we'll start working towards building our rocket. We can build it in here, but I don't think we can do it quite yet because we don't have the ore or anything to take care of that. So nothing too concerning, but fair. John Steele still causing us some issues at the base. Yeah, this is something that does happen. People seem to get a little stuck, and I think it might be part of that mod. Or not really a mod, but the part of that update they did. Every once in a while, someone will get stuck like this, and you know, it does happen. But hey, if John Steele is stuck there, that means he can't be working on our base. So it's okay. I'm okay with that. It seems like this stream's actually gone by really quick. We're already just over half. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's not ideal because I can't end the mission here. You still have 30 seconds left. We abort. We have to wait 5 minutes. I really don't want to do that. With Katarina Frost over there, it's not ideal that we're continuing to do this mission. We only have 20 seconds left. Hopefully, by the time once we get this mission done, I'm gonna put them in hiding really super quick. So that we don't lose them, and hopefully we can just continue to move on. Come on, come on. Done, hide. Alright, we lost the diplomat. Alright, well, that's not ideal. Let's move these guys over here. I really don't need another spin doctor. I need the diplomat out here. Oh, I need a new henchman. Ooh, alright. Where can we get henchmen at? Nope. It says we can get new henchmen. I'm just pointing out the obvious there. Oh, looks like we have one option. We have Lord Kane. Which we need to get a worker out there for. But we can... Oh, there's scientists there. Oh, that's fine. Why is there people there? But that makes sense. The freaks are chasing after people. That's pretty funny. Let's see what we got down here. Ooh, we have some... Ooh, that's not ideal. We got some exceptional veterans coming after us now. I don't know why they are. We didn't know. We generated quite a bit of heat, actually. Never mind. I know why they're coming after us now. Looks like there's quite a few of them. Well, the freak's starting to chase after him now. Both freaks are down. There's 7 soldiers. Do we get an 8th? Are we getting an 8th soldier? Maybe. It looks like maybe just 7 of them. Alright, time to create a few more freaks because, you know, tanks are great thing. Oh, good lord, there's someone already in the base. Okay, they're just poor veterans. But we do need to get these guys captured and killed. I don't like how close these guys are. I really don't.
They cannot defeat me with their slender arms. Crack open the whoopers! Yeah. I am invisible. At the night,
This isn't ideal what we're fighting them at, but what we're fighting them at. Well, this sucks. Because these guys should have been taken care of a while ago, but for some reason they're all dying. And we just torched one of them and one of our own guys. Awesome. Oh, this guy not dead? He's got 9 health. Really? Looks like they might be retreating. So if that's true, that's good. But some of our base is on fire. So not ideal, but do happen sometimes. Alright, do we have everybody here? It looks like we do. Half the heat, half the time. Let's go. If we can get that done while John Steele is still technically either in transit or on the island, that'll help us quite a bit. Next thing, can we put the base out? I mean, just... We have quite a bit of stuff on fire, maybe because of our own collateral damage, but I'm well aware it does happen. Looks like we haven't lost anybody yet up here. Lost a lot of minions though, but we do need, if we can just boost this for just a minute, we can start getting some of these people back, and hopefully at least we have some introductory workers, so we actually have just some base stuff, like base people that we can start, you know, still manage all of our computers and things like that with, so that will help. So that one's going over there. We're trying to get Lord Kane. I don't know if I could just send that worker out there with no help, but what I want to do is I want to send 2 of each of these guys over there just to help out, just in case. It will actually cut down on heat a little bit, so we'll go ahead and get him going. So we only get 5 heat, so that's something we do need because we will be getting a lot of heat here shortly. Oh, that's why no one's putting out the fires, because we don't have any valets. Valets are the only one who can put fires out, and for some reason we have 0. Hey, we've got Lord Kane. So there we go. We got another henchman ready to fight for us. So Lord Kane, I'm not a huge fan of. Essentially, Lord Kane is like a voodoo guy. It's just, but he is free, and we can get him. I mean, he's a henchman, and we can actually control him somewhat, and so that is kind of nice. Right, we got some poor Saber veterans now. We can go ahead and try to get rid of them really quick here.
Bandits at 10 o'clock. See what's inside. A bitch stack is there.
All right.
Cut.
Go ahead and take it.
Yes.
Let's see if we can find, once we get these guys taken care of. Oh, there he is. There's Lord Kane. And there we go. We got our, we do have our almost all of ours done. We have that one done at least. Let's move all of our guys over here now. Oh, we don't have the computer power to see what's going on. I don't like that at all. Oh, because our time card exploded, our time machine. Ooh, we had a time machine. Only if we had a time machine. We have a time clock. But we need to get more people in here. Maybe we need to slow down a little bit on Axe of Infamy once we get this one done. But we did cut the heat. Now we don't have the. Ooh, we're missing too many scientists to actually cut that in a decent amount of time. Do we go for it still though? I mean, essentially it's just an extra 30 seconds. I think we'll be okay. We'll see about that. Once we get that, once we get that done, we'll have this next objective done. So we'll have all this done. So we just have to worry about the rocket then. then we can spend a little bit of time just doing some training a little bit, because you can see here we are losing, or we've lost quite a few people, and we could actually use some help there. John Steele's back out into the world. Katarina Frostnever's back out in the world. And also Dark. So all three of them are out in the world now, so we don't have to worry about them on the island. So it probably wouldn't be the worst time to, number one, work on the base, and number two, try to get all these put out all the fires, you know. We don't have to worry about that here. This only gives us 357. I'd like it here soon, maybe, but next or by Friday, I'd like to at least get to 400. Because I want to get to by 500 by the end of the game, but we're still working towards that. And I don't think this gets us. Oh, this gets 5 notoriety for each one. And we need 30 of them, or we need probably less than that. But I know each. Maybe it's only 25. So that would help us actually get, you know, get to where we need to be. But you do need quite a bit of people to actually get those taken care of. Quantum physicist, which kind of sucked because we only trained 5. Let's train 8, just to make sure we got enough to go out. We should have plenty of the rest, but that's how it's going to go for right now. Looks like we are missing a few things, mostly stuff that just blown up. Double checking. Oh, we're missing our gold enhancer again. It's not ideal. Nope, that's not where I want it, but alright. You know, so we have plenty of fire extinguishers around here, but oh crap, that's not good. We actually need this. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. That's very important, because if you weren't here when we captured that or built it, essentially what that does is it reduces the amount of agents they send to the island. So that does help quite a bit. Do we not have freaks available or being built? We need to get more. We need more. We just need more. With all those people stupid around, and essentially the why does it not let me build? Oh, I guess we have our 3 freaks already out. There we go. Bring all these guys back. These guys could actually use another mercenary. I'll bring the rest of them back, though. Oh, there it is. So essentially now, because they don't know which agents are good and which ones are bad, they just attack each other. And it's fantastic, because now, like, we got all these soldiers here. Now it's soldier on soldier. And so it saves wear and tear on our minions. So that's amazing.
At the next seance.
So, you know, that do be helping quite a bit. Hey, excuse me, what did you say? As a matter of fact, no. These guys are trying to run, correct? Yes, they are. So let's not attack them. And here's the reason I say that. If we don't attack them,
Also, chap.
if we just let them attack each other, or go out and attack other people, then we don't have to do that. We can just do what we want to do. It's genius, is what it is. Look at this. These soldiers are landing, and they're getting killed by other soldiers. Because I think these are actually the exceptional veterans. Yeah, and then it looks like the Anvil is trying to land some troops, and well, that didn't work out very well for them. Actually, they're right there, so yeah, this is actually kind of neat. So now all the agents start attacking each other. Hopefully that will reduce the amount of agents I have to deal with. And we just got to clean up the mess. Which, you know, seems a bit rough about what we're trying to do, but still. The seeds of discord have been sowed. Let's get all of our henchmen down here, so that when those soldiers come in, hopefully we can take them out in a relatively quick manner. Actually, looks like some of them are actually trying to run. And nothing's shown up here, so that's always good. Don't know why these guys are at hiding, but alright, we can go back to stealing there. Let's see here. You know what, this actually is going to be an opportune time to actually attack these guys, because there's a freak there. And the freak just died. Alright, well. Also a couple mercenary minions there, so that'll help. Jubei just, hanging out. Awesome. Can we kill these guys, please? And we lost. They're down to 4, though. 5. So we killed 2 of them. Blackheart's back up. Actually, can we do this? Throw the monkey! Get the monkey off. Dang it, he didn't get the monkey off. I was hoping he would. Because that would scatter them. And that would would have helped us quite a bit. Well, that is unfortunate. So we really do need to start training a lot more people. Probably gonna lose this fight too, but hopefully we can't take out one. Alright, well. I'm gonna start killing all of our minions now. This is not gonna be fun. But they didn't go right for the base. They made a turn. Oh crap, but there is people right there. Yeah, this might not end well. Come to think of it. This might not end well for anybody. Let's go to the archives. I'm just hoping to hit these guys hard enough to where they'll just run. It's usually a pretty decent strategy if they're in their base already. You don't have to kill them all. If you can kill them all, great. But if you can't, hit them hard enough to where they'll decide to retreat. That's what I'm hoping these guys just did. Yeah, they said providing backup, so I don't know. Providing backup. Are they leaving? What are we doing here? Yep, so they are returning. So that is one less. Hopefully that's a couple less people we have to deal with. But that being said, we do have a bunch of people already in the base up here, which I think they're leaving. Looks like these guys are running as well, and looks like both my minions and my freaks are starting to hit them as well. So we do need to actually slow down a little bit on the Acts of Infamy, and let's actually pull all these guys back, just so that we have all of our minions back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shut down the control room for now. Probably shouldn't do that, but I need to. And we'll just let the heat cool off for a little bit. Let the heat cool off. We'll do some training as well. It shouldn't take us too long to get back to where we, need to be. There's quite a few things we're missing, unfortunately, that we need to, get back. Mostly just things we can buy at the depot. So I'm not really too concerned about that. But still. We're still fighting these guys, and they killed them all. Wow, pretty impressed. Let's see here. Do we have any... Not a good time. Not a good time for this. create another freak. Because I'm a freak. There we go. Let's see if we can create one more. And they both show up. Two of them show up at the same time. That is not ideal. Alright, so John Steele here. I don't know where the other one is. There's John Steele. Oh! They're fighting each other now! Yes! That's a good thing. Two super agents fighting. It's a very rare thing to see, but yeah, they're both here. They only do 1 point of damage to each other, but still. Oh, they're all fighting. It is just a melee out here, people. This is what happens when you get the worlds fighting each other and not just you. It is fantastic. But our training room is going to be a busy place for a little while because we are running out of everybody. Like, we have one marksman, and that was when I saw that, I'm like, ooh, we need to stop for a second. Because if we lose the marksman, what happens is that since he's a tier 3 minion, the only way we can get him back is we actually have to go capture another marksman, which is not ideal to actually go try and get. So that kind of sucks, and I don't know where this one's at. And I don't have anybody out in the world right now, so that's going to help us because we have pretty much all hands on deck trying to get training done. Oh, there's a marksman, so he is doing training, so that is what he should be doing, because if not, we were in a lot of trouble. Alright. And we do have a couple people still sneaking around. We do have John Steele still here, which... not ideal, to be honest with you. But he is actually low on health. That is good. But he can't just kill minions on a whim. So let's go ahead and reduce that so we're not just giving him people to shoot. Let's see here. I might try to stop him again. Oh, and someone left that door open. Well, that's not ideal. Because for some reason, that door was completely open. I don't know why that. I bet you I know exactly why. So one of his deals is that when he goes into places, he actually resets the doors to be whatever he wants them to be. And I think that's what happened. I forgot about that, and that's just annoying. Because he resets them all to 1 so that people just walk in. Which is not ideal, to be honest with you.
Look into my eyes.
Let's go ahead.
My Joe, what let I feel the
Let me just go ahead and terminate him. Be fantastic.
the grand finale. Death. I will change them.
Let's get Lord Kane up here. Alright, cool. We did knock him out. Now if we switch him now to weak attack, he should be able to be carried out. When I mean carried out, literally they'll carry him out of the base, which is nice. Which we'll deal with him for a little bit. While we are waiting on more marksmen or more people to be trained. Because I think we're down to less than half the people that we should have. That's kind of the problem. They didn't move him very far, though. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's what we're dealing with right now. at least we have at least one of everybody. Because, like, especially these guys, well, these two guys, I should say, these do special tasks that nobody else can do. Let's actually crank those guys up to 10, and that should help keep those numbers up a little bit more. Because we have the training room and everything, so it's not like or the meeting capacity, I should say. It's not like it's a huge deal to get that.
Object will be moved shortly.
2 hours in, and my coffee finally disappeared. A little bit surprising. Let's go ahead and get those set up there. John Steele still hanging out the front of the base. Great to be sure. The control click. There's a way you can set all of them to the same thing. I want to say it's maybe that. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just annoying. I'll just put it that way. The marksman is knocked out, which is not good. That means there is only going to be one for right now. Where's our valets to pick these guys up? Oh, they're not anywhere to be found. What's that freak doing? That freak actually might take out.
I will pay their admission to the
That freak actually might do well for us. Well, they're actually all of them are pretty well around there. So if we can, get him taken care of again. There we go. Taken care of. No big deal. If we do that a couple of times, he will just get knocked out. So it does help quite a bit. Okay, we're gonna reset the camera there just a little bit. So they are going to pull that one marksman we have over to the barracks. Hopefully, nobody will kill him while we're waiting for him to stat back up.
Kill tag issued. Intruder tagged for termination.
Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. Still more veterans are sending after us, and good veterans at that point. Not ideal, to be sure. So where is the marksman at? Oh, he's still being carried. Awesome. So hopefully when they plop him down here, they'll, you can at least either get some strength up and get his focus up. And then, essentially, the only goal is we have right now is try to get another marksman here. Once we get a second marksman, they usually can train pretty quick. But when you only have one, kind of a pain in the butt sometimes. You kind of have to micromanage it just a little bit. Kind of micromanage this a little bit while we have some people attacking the base. Well, not ideal. It does happen. And the soldiers might take out the infiltrators for us. We don't have to worry about it. And actually, Dirk Masterson might take out the soldiers for us too. Yeah, they will. Or Dirk Masterson might really weaken the soldiers for us. We don't have to worry about them. It's one of the reasons I do love doing the government stuff, because everybody just turns on each other and it's fantastic.
Tag cleared.
You just gotta time it right. That's all you gotta do. Alright, come on, dude. You need to get, what is it? Intelligence? No, focus. You need to get your focus back. And once you get your focus back, you should be able to train those guys pretty easily. He might go for loyalty here. I don't know. Or not. He might go for an arcade cabinet. Or just for a lazy boy. Nope, he went for an arcade cabinet. Alright. and they play Pong, which is kind of interesting. I mean, this game came out in 2004, so you would think that this could easily have had some other game on there, but no, we went with Pong. I guess it's a classic. Kind of makes sense. All right, looks like his stats is back up, so let's get back to this. Let's train up to 8 of them. I know we only had 6 before, but 8 seems like a good number. We got here some Anvil soldiers, not ideal to be sure. There's John Steele walking around to the back side of the base. So we knocked him out once before at the front of the base, and now I guess I consider this kind of the back of the base. Don't know why, but I do. Let's train everybody. I mean, the marksman's the only one I'm really concerned about. The rest of them actually seem to be going pretty quickly, especially the scientists. The scientists are on the ball. I was going to point that out there. Almost got all their top-level minions. They're still working on technicians, but that can be pretty easily taken care of pretty quick. Anything? Yep, they're still wandering around here. It looks like maybe Dirk Masterson actually took out a lot of those agents, which is pretty neat. What else can we do while we wait? I mean, unfortunately, we really don't have much until we can get a bunch of minions back up. And so that does kind of suck, but eventually we can, hopefully, once this guy gets his health back, maybe he will be able to, go and try to do some more training. So a little bit more micromanaging than I'd like, but that's what we got so far. We need to turn this down because we are pretty much out of money, which is not good. But we need to keep a good steady supply of people coming in here. So still a lot of heat in Anvil for some reason. I don't know why we have that. Maybe I just missed something or something, but I don't know. That's not good. John Steele starting to kill more people. That's what we're trying to combat. Our Marksman's finally getting out of there. He's out of the infirmary right now, at least, so that's good. He's almost in the training place, so fingers crossed here we'll have another marksman here momentarily. That's probably the guy that was being trained to be a marksman, which is almost there. So that is good, to say the least. We can really get our training going for them. Alright, we got some people coming to the base now. Well, somewhat. They're just kind of basic agents. We're not really too concerned about them. I'm more worried about number one, John Steele. But there's a couple soldiers wandering around too that I don't particularly like. Wow, just smacking the playboy around. It's not ideal. But I don't want all those people running down there for no reason. Looks like we need our second marksman, so that is good. He's going to be doing that stupid thing he does. I hate this. We might have interrupted him, which, if that's true, that's a good thing. It's got to be on the other side then. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. What concerns me, though, is Colonel Blackheart's right here. I think he only has 1 life left. So, it's not...
Also, blaze a trail.
But the freak's about to see John Steele, so hopefully here soon. Yeah, there we go. This freak probably has like 1. No, he's actually got a good bit of ways. He actually might knock out John Steele again, which would be nice. Colonel Blackheart, you might as well help. Great, that freak might not do as well as I thought he would. But still, we knocked him out. So that's all that matters. All people taken care of. And we need to get rid of these 2 now. I think we're starting to kind of stabilize once again. Kind of getting enough people back to where we can start doing some going back to active infamy. Let's go ahead and get our control room back up and going. Then we can hopefully then we can just not worry about stuff here in a second. Anvil, they're both Anvil, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Hopefully these two meet each other really quick. And we don't have to start. There we go. So we don't have to worry about dealing with all of them. Here, we can just deal with 1 group of them. And they're weakened, so. Or if they hit each other hard enough, we don't have to deal with either one of them. That would be even better. There's 2 of them gone. That might just work out in our favor. It is already 3 o'clock. It seemed like today is gone by, or this stream at least, has gone by very quickly. And, yeah, I'm a little baffled, but, that is pretty neat. It is. I always like days when it's like, oh crap, I'm already, over 2 hours in the stream, and it doesn't feel like it. I think that's a little different, but, Alright, so we do need to get some people back out here stealing again. So let's go ahead and get 8, 1, 1, and 1. That should help cover all that. And we might do an active infamy, something like this. Or maybe, is there another one maybe over maybe South America? I know we got a couple over here we can do. That one's like a really early on one, but it gives us 10 notorieties. That probably wouldn't be the worst one to do. Something like that wouldn't be bad, but a lot of people for that one, so we might not do that one right away. But hit my microphone, not ideal, but yeah, I think we might just. I think we'll try to keep our base somewhat stabilized. We'll go ahead and do some acts of infamy. We might go over here and do something like steal this chair, do something like that. Just do some acts of infamy. Maybe try to get to like 375 today. And then call it a stream, but we'll see. Depends how fast our people get trained, of course. Because right now we only have the construction work. Oh, there, John Steele's in the base again. Causing issues. So that means this one's wrong, this one's wrong. The middle ones I don't care as much about, but like these up here, yeah, that's kind of an issue. Like even down here. Don't like where he's getting to. Because, what in the world happened here? Like, why is the training lab on fire, or the training ground on fire? I don't know why that would have happened, but alright. I guess I missed something. But, oh, you know what? I know that John Steele with his thing can actually cause something to explode. And that might be what he caused. where's my evil genius at? Alright, he's still hiding. That is okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna do that. I don't like how close he's getting.
I read
This is worrying, to be sure.
Intruder tagged for terminating.
See if we can get rid of him. Because there's a lot of military minions right there when I turn that on. So hopefully, you know, might there's a freak right there on his way out. Can we do this actually?
look into my eyes.
Eli, can you get down here?
Don't go slapping like the mama.
And the butcher, can you get down here? We're just throwing everybody we have at John Steele right now. Eli, can you... Oh, there we go. Telepathic mind control. All right, we got that. Okay. Can we actually psychologically weaken this guy, please? What can we get here? We can get Psychic Terror. Let's see what we have here. So Psychic Terror, Lord Kane's imposing presence can reduce an agent to panic if he concentrates hard enough. This ability may fail if the target has high smarts. Lord Kane can use, or the other one's smooth layer. Lord Kane can use his belittling charm to convince them that nothing is amiss. If they succumb to this, they will lose all heat. This ability may fail if the target has high smarts. So nothing really, like, combat-wise that we would want, but it's still not bad. We'll get both of them eventually, but, you know. Seems like we've kind of weathered that storm with him being that close. I didn't really like that, but... We are back out into the world, stealing again. We're currently uncatchable, which is actually kind of a neat thing. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen this far up yet, so I don't think I have. But hey, it works. No, I need more valets and I need more workers. Well, I can get more workers, no problem. The valets are a little bit more of an issue. Let's get all 15 of them back. There we go. We set them back into training here. We're starting to solidify. We get all these back here, so that's always a good thing. We got quite a few marksmen wanting to be trained. I know usually our military minions are kind of the hardest ones to keep up because of the fact that we do lose them quite a bit. So that's one of the reasons why I double up on everything, or especially on the military side, to make sure I've got a good foundation of people. These guys are getting attacked by something. Oh, they're getting attacked by a freak. And the freak is taking him down pretty good. It's always nice to have a couple of those guys just wandering around because they could go find a group of soldiers and kill one or two soldiers before they even walk into the base. It does kind of help a little bit. Probably need to get another one or two going. Which kind of is unfortunate. The first kind of 2 hours of this, I think we were going really well. We got all those Axum infantry knocked out. We defeated Jet Chan, and then this last kind of half hour is like, ugh, we kind of slowed down quite a bit. We pumped the brakes quite a bit on our evil doings because we kind of had to, I guess. All right, so this mission right here, we only need 4 valets. But we need 6 workers. That's usually where we have issues. But because of that, we should be able to go. We'll get a couple scientists out here. We get maybe 3 mercenaries, and that should be enough for that mission to take care of that mission at least. I would hope, but I think that should be okay. You know what I'm going to do though? Boost it up to 20. And then we can have an extra 5 workers here. Not that we really need construction workers, but 20 of them will help. You know, we can send those 10 out. We still have 10 here at the base doing training and things like that, so not bad at all, to be sure. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, no, okay, he's taking off. Good. That is what I wanted to see. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Just doing some stealing there. So no agents have popped up yet. We got all 3 of them out on the board still, so at least now we won't have to worry about the base as much. We do probably have some soldiers still snooping around somewhere, but you know, we've proven time and time again we can take care of them. And now that we've kind of started doing more, we got 2 marksmen passed out over here. Not ideal, to be sure. But we got one of the and the other marksman's actually training a guard. That's awesome. Anyways, still waiting on those guys to get out there. I think they're going out via boat. Yeah, so it looks like the boat's just packing up now, so this guy should be out there momentarily.
Kill tag issued.
Monkey running around. I don't know where that monkey came from, but he's kind of like a base mascot now. Alright, so we don't quite have the heat reduction I was hoping for. So let's go ahead and snag us the spin doctor from over here. Drop him off over here, because he's a little more expendable than these guys are. Surely I think we can do this now and bring both guys out there. But that should reduce our heat, and it only take us 30 seconds. So that should be... Ooh, I just realized we're doing that in a smash territory while we're stealing in smash territory. Not ideal, but it's a whatever. That'll get us to 367. Did lose a couple of workers on that one. Also might leave my scientist out here. Oh, I thought we brought 2 scientists. No, we don't. It doesn't really matter now because we don't have any scientists left. Alright, there we go. I should send more of those guys to help cover over there. But we are at 367. Oh, look at that. So we actually technically are supposed to have 2 bodyguards. Unfortunately, the first one came on the first island and was promptly shot by a super agent. And what I mean by that is literally within 5 minutes of me getting a bodyguard, they were already shot. I was like, well, this is not ideal, but you know, it happened. And so we haven't had one this whole game, which is it's a bit odd. Because usually you get one like at 150. There they are. And so you get one usually at 150. And then we usually get one around here, which is probably about 360. And we haven't had one this entire game, which kind of sucks because those are actually can be useful as a last line of defense. Just some smash soldiers, that's why I figured they would be here now. Jubeki, you take care of that guy, please.
Rising sword technique. I'll make him extinct.
Well, I think we're... So that glitch is going on again. I don't know why it's doing this, but it does do that every once in a while. But seems like we're still going full bore on training, which is good. That means we're not slacking off. And we don't have to worry about it then. Nothing really going on out here. There is a quest we could do here. 6 technicians, what I'm kind of concerned about there. What do we got here? That's a lot of people. That wouldn't be terrible. It only gives us 5 minutes, right? I think it's the what, 372? Get over here. Do something like that. That wouldn't be terrible to do. 3 guards, 3 technicians, 3 valets. We need 2 scientists. We'll probably bring 2 mercenaries. We'll need something to reduce heat. Bring another spin doctor or 2. There we go. All those guys will start heading out. We'll get that next act of infamy done. Hopefully that'll bring some soldiers to the island. Ooh, hold on. Hopefully that won't bring any soldiers to the island because those soldiers are already in the base. Not what I was hoping for. And all my minions are at least on the south side of the base. Well, all but 2, of course, but it's not terrible.
Another one for the trophy case. I will erase them.
So you know what,
My mind is there. Go there. I use any special move. Red bar at the max. See what's inside. For my next life.
Starting all of our guys down here now, so that'll help. And reset our doors to what we need them to be.
Intruder tagged for termination.
And all 4 of them are walking down there, so they'll eventually come to those guys. There we go, we got a bodyguard again. So that's nice. Let's see here. So waiting on those guys to get out there, so that's something. Alright, time for a little stretch. Been sitting here for not quite, about 2.5 hours. Well, but pre-stream I've been sitting here for about 3 hours. So, you know, it's a little bit sore on the old back there. Alright, so 30 seconds, 10 heat, 10 notoriety. That'll work. Do we have one over here? We do have that painting there. That's 10 notoriety. That would be bad. We need 8 spin doctors, though. We don't have that. Do we have anything else over here? Oh, we do have this one. That's actually not terrible, but it's only 5. Trying to avoid the smash right now. There we go. Get all those guys back here. Matter of fact, we could probably send. Let's not worry about heat right now, but you know, we'll yank those guys back. They're still uncatchable at 377. Kind of surprising, but all right. I really want to start doing the Katarina Frost Nova optional objective, but I have not seen that one yet, which kind of stinks. Don't know when we get it either. That's another thing. That is okay. Let me double check and see maybe if I can figure out when we get that. Yank. There we go. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set the Google on this. You know what? I can actually just swipe over here. Evil Genius Wiki, come on. Please load for me. John Steele's back. All right. Alrighty, how do we defeat this person? Defeat Katarina. There we go. But John Steele is back. I heard him come up. Not ideal, to be sure. Hopefully, maybe some soldiers will find him before they get into the base too far. People, nope. I think it's gotta be him right here then. Yep, that's him. And so we're going to weaken him. Alright, so... see if it tells us when we can get it. Alright then, well, it didn't tell us when, but it tells us how. I already kind of knew how that worked, but, you know. Ooh, I just hit my microphone again. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry if I blew out any eardrums there. I'm going to kill these guys here. Do I not have any henchmen available or close by? Not really, so...
I use a many special grades, but at the max.
Alright, those guys will be taken care of momentarily. Nothing new going on out here. Good. Still doing okay on training. We're running low on minions once again. Let's go ahead and boost it up to 10. So it's got to be over here then. Oh, okay, that guy was running out, and that's what tripped it. All right, fair enough. Nothing really missing out here. We still are not stealing out here for some reason. Is there anybody closer? It doesn't really look like it. Alright, hold on. Alright then, still missing a lot of... Let's go ahead and just boost it to 20 again. Go. It's going to keep us on a little bit short of funds, but something we do, if we can keep enough construction workers in here, we can keep them training, and then even if we do lose a few people, we can kind of keep recycling them as fast as we can. Seems a bit much, but you know, it do be that way sometimes. Where else could we actually... I'm thinking about doing this mission once we get enough spin doctors. We got too much heat there. I'm not really keen on doing that. We could do something here as well. I'm thinking maybe that one. That's only 5 notoriety though. That's... that one wouldn't be bad, but we need a lot of people for that one. We're gonna activate from here. It's only... We need 7 valets. Yeah, I'm good. That one's blowing up the diamond mine, which we already looked at. Wasn't too keen on. That one's only 5 notoriety. Also wouldn't give us much heat either. It's also time that we have to waste. It's ugh. Uh-oh. Did I lose sound? There we go. Did I lose sound? No, I just hit my headset. Alright, well that's not ideal. Let's see that. 3 spin doctors. We're just going to go for this one. 4 valets and 6 workers. And on top of that, we're going to need about 3 of these guys. I'll take 3 of these guys. We'll need some scientists to reduce the time. And we need some heat reduction, which the spin doctors will automatically do. But let's send We'll send enforcement doctors out. And let's go ahead and get our guys staged here because we got some soldiers
High security door breach.
at the door.
Blazing trail.
Warning. Hostile presence detected in base.
And John Steele is probably in our base now, isn't he? He sure is. And he just knocked out one of my people. Dang it. Every time I think I have this game figured out, something like this happens.
Bandits, 10 o'clock. I'm afraid they're all that wrong.
Kill tag issued.
Alright, so these guys should be taken out pretty easily. We'll see, though. I've said that before, and they should be good, though. We do have one person over here. Let's go get rid of them. And what do we got? John Steele. What are we doing over here with him? He's being distracted, so that's always good. I don't think I want to risk Colonel Blackheart right now. Is Lord Kane around, or is he back up? Not quite back up yet. Eli has all 3 of his lives. Let me have him start helping out here. He's only doing 3 hit points at a time, but still. If we can knock him out at least, and at least get him out of the base. The problem is I think he reset all the doors again. Maybe not all of them, but a good amount of them. Get rid of these people here. Oh, great. Well, well, that doesn't really matter now. Let's go back to stealing. Alright, so we're going here. Hopefully it won't be too much longer before they get there. The boat's pulling up now, so that means all the minions at least made it. Still doing okay though. We haven't lost any one particular group up here. It means we don't have to recapture anybody. I'm okay with that. Like, I can lose all of these minions in here. As long as I have one of each of these guys, I'm still okay, technically. But hey, you know. But I think we got about 10 minutes left before I usually wrap up about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes till 4. We're getting about that time. So I think we'll try to at least do maybe this act, maybe one more, and try to get that taken care of. And then after that, we'll see if we can do anything else. Lord Kane found 2 intruders. That's kind of nice. Get rid of them. So I thought we would start our ore collecting today, but unfortunately, with how many people we lost, it's not ideal. So we'll probably start that on Friday, and we'll start building our rocket probably on Friday too. So let's hit the go button here. We gotta find the rest of the. We actually hold it. That's the regional government ones. Anvil Central Asia. We have that one. We know where that one is. The only one we don't have is the Midwest, and there's one in South Africa we can go steal. So really, we need to kind of spread our resources out and try to get all of those taken care of pretty quickly. And here's the great thing, though. We have to steal 5 of them, but if you notice here, like this one, we need all those people. But once we start this, we can do it as many times as we want to until we hit stop. So if we need to get 5 there, we can get 5 there, but it takes quite a few people just to get that one. We did lose a person.
Security door bypassed.
Okay, we get rid of that person.
Intruder tagged for termination.
Hey, Emily's back. Well, he's been actually kind of quiet since you left. It was surprising. I don't know. I bet you Patient's still watching. He just kind of got quiet, but you know, hey, it happens. Still playing here. We're still doing Acts of Infamy. We threw a monkey at somebody.